Hi Valerie, I am making you a tutorial for the Jesus and then I'll make you one for the Matrix. I'm adding this tiny little bit of background music because I'm at my parents' house and my mom is downstairs talking on the phone in Bulgarian. So I figured I would block that out so you can just focus on me. Okay, so the Jesus. I have learned this several different ways. The way that I learned to get into it is kind of weird. Doing it from cheating death. That's how I also learned the Matrix for the first time. It's kind of weird, but the move looks like this. I'll show you all the different ways that I learned, and then I'll just break them down for you. I'll break this one down last, though, just because it's kind of weird. And hopefully I won't be hitting the fan every single time. But, okay, so that's what it looks like. The way that Christina Hawks showed me from Ninja Pirate was simply by placing it on your shoulder right here, just the way that you're doing it. And you said you're having trouble right here with this area from transferring it to the chest. What I like to do is think about where I want this to land. So let's say the center point is here, right? I try to kind of play around with the center point and figure out where I need it to be in order for me to be able to sort of transfer it better. And when, on your first hand, you're just kind of throwing it over. But once you get to the second one, you have to give it like a nudge. And like kind of like keeping your shoulder like out a little more kind of helps. Let me do it starting from this direction. So here's the first one. And right here, I can sort of like give it a nudge. But really, I'm just paying attention to where it's landing anywhere on this area. And I'm trying to like control it to just kind of go over. And you're going to have to play with it to really like feel out what is right for you. So let's see. So basically, actually, what it is that I feel like my right, well, I'm not even going to say right or left because I think this camera is backwards. But the area that you're having problem with, which is your chest area, so that's after the second one right here. This arm, when I'm turning, sort of comes over here to meet my other arm and kind of like this kind of position whenever I am. So let me try this facing this direction. And then that sort of gives it like a little push, I guess you could say, in order to do it. Okay, so that was the second way. Oh no, that was the first way, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, the last way, the other way, which I like was playing around with the other day, was sort of by like letting it roll down my leg. So it's almost like you're doing this, right? But instead, you would have your arm right here. So you basically kind of nudge it up to your arm and then tip it over right there with your other hand. For some reason, I feel like that just makes my center point be right where I personally need it to be in order to do a Jesus. Everyone is different though, but you just gotta feel out where the center point is, where you want it to be. What the hell? Oh my God, what is happening? But anyway, so feel out the center point and where you want it to land, and from that place on, you can literally just go, okay, so here, this is what I was doing recently, and as far as I remember, Christina Hawks was telling me this is how she teaches people as well. You want to see, where does this thing need to be as I'm turning? Where do I want it to land? And then the other thing is that you want to make sure that the roll is still going. Okay. If I remember any other tips for these, I'm going to just throw them out there. This last really weird way that I did it makes it almost similar to you sort of like doing it like this, like you would on a contact staff with fishtails from this kind of like position. But what I'm doing is, as I'm doing cheating death, as I do a 180 flip, and it's coming down towards me right here, once it gets to where this almost armpit area is, I'm just helping guide with my other hand the roll that is naturally already occurring. I guide it as it goes under my armpit, And what it's going to do when it comes down here is it wants to kind of go out. So what I'm going to do is take my other hand and meet it and go under. And as I go under, I start pushing it up. And when I do that, it gives it that same type of transfer. So, okay, yeah, I guess I should do it now. So, cheating death coming this way. And you're going to have to really learn to lean and also control it in order to get that move. But I think that that's as much as I've got on that. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. Okay, bye.